Hello everyone and welcome to the Alone Zone. As always, I am Chris. How's everyone doing today? I'm hot. Luckily there is a mild breeze and it feels pretty good. Especially with sweat on your face. Sweat is your natural defense against heat. Boy do I sweat. Yeah, we're in the midst of a heat wave here. We're averaging between 95 and 100 degrees ambient and 110 to 115 feel like, which is your heat index. It is no joke. And predictions were that we were going to have a cooler than average summer. Wrong. But the summer is still young, so apparently. But anyways, I try to put a video out as often as I can, but it's not easy given the situation, not being able to film where I want to film, not being able to go where I want to go. It's tough, but at least, I try. And to all the subscribers that stick around, give me a place to vent, amazing. At least I know I'm not talking to myself. But yeah, so in this video here, we're going to talk about me a little bit and relapse. As some of you may or may not know, I am on medication-assisted treatment, which is methadone maintenance for a opiate addiction that I had many years ago. I started using when I was 14 years old a painkiller called Ultram, which went into marijuana, a little bit of alcohol, which evolved into Loratab, Oxycontin, cocaine, crystal meth. I've done it. The only thing I've never done is heroin. But I've still done a lot of bad things. But the only reason I ever used is because of my depression. I was trying to self-medicate. And when it came to those different drugs, I only used one at a time, except for the pills. With the pills, you would take Oxycontins and Loratabs at the same time to increase the high. But all the other stuff, I usually just did, When I was smoking pot, I smoked pot. When I was doing coke, I did coke. When I was doing crystal meth, I did crystal meth. And let me say right now, you're suffering with depression, anxiety, whatever it is, mental illness, you're sad, whatever, do not turn to drugs. Now, I recorded some videos back in the day about this. I will see if I can find them, and if I can, they'll be down in the description if you've never seen them. In those videos, I stress to the youth, to the younger generation, please do not turn to drugs. It is not the answer. Sorry about that, guys. Camera fell. Almost fell. But, so in 2008, I said, no more street drugs. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get on a treatment program. I get counseling. I'm not taking any risks of getting in trouble, for buying illegal drugs. And this way I get therapy and, it's not the perfect answer, but it's better than the illegal stuff. And methadone is not something I would recommend, only if you want to do it, right. Don't get on the program if you're going to continue to use other forms of drugs. Just don't do it. If you're going to get on this program, you stick on this program, you follow the rules, and I understand it's tough, but my suggestion is don't even get on it unless you absolutely want to do it the right way. Now, you get therapy and counseling, but the problem with my clinic is it's a revolving door of counselors. Now, the longest counselor I had was 3.5 years. It was awesome. Then they switched me to a new counselor in January. It was a rocky road, but now that counselor's leaving, and I got to get another one. And for a guy like me, it's hard to open up. I need some stability in that department, and the focus of the clinic is stability, but we don't have stability in the counseling department, so that's why I relapsed. I have not used an illegal substance in 7 years, but I am just so fed up with not getting consistent treatment that the other day when I found out I was losing my therapist that I just got 7 months ago, I seriously considered going and doing something stupid. Now, I'm not turning back to the opiates, but I consider going out and maybe getting a little pot or something like that, just to calm my nerves and you know, because it's been so long since I've done that. Hell, I haven't smoked any of that stuff since like 2003, 2004. I don't ever want to get back on any opiates. Those are too much to handle withdrawal wise and stuff like that. But with marijuana, it's not really the answer. And the only reason I ever quit doing that to begin with is the quality of it got terrible. It was no good. When I first started, it was amazing. It made me feel good. It helped the depression. While it's not the answer, it still helped the depression. But then the quality of it went down the damn toilet. And so I said, you know what, I need something else because I'm so depressed. I need something to help me through the day. But, you know, I turned to things that I should have never done, and now I'm in the position that I'm in. But at the end of the day, I fought so hard to stay off the street stuff. 7 years. And all because this place has not given me consistent counseling when I needed the most. Because you know, even my previous counselor, who was there for 3.5 years, he was more like I guess kind of like a quasi friend type. You could vent to him, you could open up, you could give him all your problems, and he would throw some stuff back at you, but he wouldn't push you. And the problem I had with this therapist that I got in January that's about to leave is she was trying to push me too hard. And at one point she even was talking way down to me, like making me feel like I was nothing. She was trying to force these methods on me that I just really wasn't comfortable with. But anyways, like I wanted to relapse because I'm fed up. I get my primary counseling from this place. I am trying not to retreat back into the illegal, you know, stuff. And if I cannot get consistent counseling, if I cannot get someone that is going to give me the tools and tips to try to get my life and better myself, what am I going to do? You know, counseling is a big part of me and everything I'm going through. And, you know, I'm just so fed up. So, luckily I was strong. And I said no. I could have hopped on a bus, went to a shady part of town and scored, but I didn't. Anybody out there that watches my videos that turn to drugs, that may have experience with the methadone treatment, please, down below, let me know. Maybe we can talk about your experience. But I will say that it's not the answer as far as if you're young and you're just getting the depression and stuff, the mental stuff is just getting to you. Never turn to drugs, please. And you know what? They've got a lot more drugs out there these days. You can go to convenience stores and buy something called bath salt or something called spice. I mean, it's ridiculous the stuff kids can get their hands on these days. And my suggestion is, instead of turning to drugs or alcohol, talk to an adult. And if you don't get along with your parents, maybe someone in your school. And if you don't get along with anybody in your school, seek out your local treatment centers. There is someone out there that wants to listen to you and wants to help you. It's just all about finding that person. But I just thought I'd share this little bit with you guys about, you know, me and what I'm going through. And not receiving proper counseling is very tough on me, very tough. Even though this therapist told me that, hey, you would rather live the way you're living because the fear of getting broken again is so great that it's sad, and I'm really bad off. But she told me when I'm ready, I guess this was a good thing. I know the reason she was trying to push me was because she saw something in me that I don't see in myself. And other people have made comments that they hear and see something in me that may be greater, but I just don't see it myself and I don't feel it from within. But this therapist told me, you're smart enough, Chris, to know, and one day that fear will ease. I just don't want to get my life together in a positive way and then something come along and take it away, or be another one of those situations where someone tricks me, makes me think they want to be my friend or an interest, and then stab me in the heart. And it's happened to me too many times. I'm just ready to get my life together. I'm getting too old for this. and it's time. But fear, in my next video I will talk about fear. But I gotta end this video here. It's about to run a little bit long. It's hot, I wanna go inside. And that's it. So thank you for spending time out of your day and or night with me in my alone zone. So until next time, guys, peace. Oh, please, down below, comment about the Lisa Emerald video where she gave shout outs to people. All those people apparently are mental health on YouTube, like talk about it or involved in it some way. And the sad thing is, out of all those people, I only know about 4 of them. And she listed so many. And I know I'm not super popular, but I am part of this community. I do upload videos about my issues with mental health, and I try every now and then, not as often as I used to, but I try to give some advice if I can. But you know what, if you're part of this community and you're one of those people that know Lisa Emerald and you come across this video, please down below comment to me. I believe that the only way that us people going through this are going to defeat this is to unite with each other. And I made a video, and you know what, not only will I put a link in the description to my videos about not turning to drugs, but I got a video about uniting together for the cause. Please take a look at that video if you've never seen it. And if you're a first-time viewer or you're a mental health video vlogger, whatever you want to call yourself, please talk down below. I want to get to know some of you. You know, like I said, I think we are the ones that are going to need each other. We're going to have to unite to beat this. So this is really it this time. So until you see me again, sweaty and hot,